that's so far from what the issue is. The issue is not, are you going to hell or not? The issue is this making me more like Jesus? Am I walking like him? Is this something that he would do? Well, there's lots of good in making sure that we understand the world and we identify with them in a way that they can understand, but it can make us married to the culture, taking all of our cues from them, and that's not a good thing. Well, some people will move on beyond that, and this one actually sounds very spiritual. It sounds very good. We will say, well, it's transformation. That's what we need to do. We need to transform our culture. And this is where a lot of political stuff comes in. We want to change our political systems. We try to get people to vote in our way of thinking. And we say if we can just get this political party in, or if we can just get this passed, then it's going to transform our culture. Things are going to be equal. Things are going to be fair. Things are going to be righteous if we can just do that. And you know what we forget? We forget the devastating nature of personal sin in a human heart. We forget about that. You cannot transform systems enough to make people live in a godly way. You can't do that. It all starts with the human heart. Nothing will completely restore us as a nation, as a people, as a world, until the return of Jesus Christ. The Puritans in Massachusetts, at the beginning of our country, they tried to establish systems that would make the culture transform. And how did it work? Not well. As you remember, even the story of the Scarlet Letter that came from that time period, there was so much immorality in there. Why? Because you cannot set up a political system that will change a human heart. It's just not going to happen. In our own recent history, we see it over and over again. The moral majority had failure within many of its top leaders 30 or whatever years ago. I can't remember how long now. But we see it all the time. Some of the conservative people that religious people put in office often have failed us. Transformation does not happen through the political system. So what